What's up, everyone? We're going to be going to the best NBA Summer League player props on Prizepicks today. Now, I did want to show you the results from yesterday's picks from my exclusive Discord group, and as you guys see, we actually got 21 picks correct, which was absolutely insane. Now, a lot of you comment wanting to see how many I got wrong, and I thought I'd show you in today's video. We only got one pick wrong and got 21 right, which is a 96% win rate. Yes, guys, you heard that right. 96% win rate. So we're on a huge hot streak, but if you want to get a 96% win rate and get 21 picks right like me, win more bets and receive the best picks from some of the best bettors in the world for less than a cup of coffee, you can access the exclusive Discord and meet some of the best sport bettors in the game by joining my Patreon, which will be linked down below in the description. Once you join, you'll have complete access to the Discord and can start winning more bets today. So make sure to join my Patreon using the link in the description. And here's one of our members who just signed up and won himself $700 just yesterday, and another member who won $300 for the 6th day in a row since joining my Discord. So guys, if you want to win big money like our members, the link will be in the description, so go join the Patreon to have access to the Discord group, and I will be continuing to upload every single day on this channel the best bets and props, so make sure to subscribe so you don't miss my daily uploads. Also, quick shout out to Chris Fields S3H, who said let's get this cheese. So shouts out to him, and if you do want to win a shout out in the next video, all you have to do is comment down below in this video and like it, and you can be in the running to win a shout out in the next one. Alright, so let's get straight into the first pick, and when it comes to these picks, I'm not saying to chuck all of them into a parlay and hope for the best. Pick and choose the ones that you like and the ones that work best for you. So the first pick we're talking about is points, and this one is actually for none other than Maxim Rayude, and this one is for 13.5 points, and this one actually is for less. Now, as I mentioned before, guys, when it comes to the Summer League, it does work a little bit different. They don't really record the stats the same way, and we can't actually see, his last 5 games and how he's done. But when it comes to Maxim, we've actually have seen him, do a pretty decent job, throughout the Summer League. However, coming into this next game, they do face off against Charlotte. Now, it is definitely going to be an exciting game, but looking at where Charlotte do rank, we do actually see, like I've mentioned, they don't actually do off of points, rebounds, and assists departments. They actually just go, we are actually just going to be going off offensive and defensive rating. But we actually do see that Charlotte actually do a fantastic job. They rank second when it comes to defensive rating. So, although the regular or actual Charlotte Hornets team are a poor defensive team, we actually have seen their Summer League team surprise a lot of people. They have been great defensively, and it definitely does show in the stats. Now, when we also look at Sacramento, we actually do see Sacramento don't really rank too well scoring-wise. They actually rank 17th. So they rank a little bit on the lower side, and for that reason, we are expecting someone like Maxim to definitely have the short end of the stick. We do like the under for this situation here, as Sacramento aren't really, some high-pace, high-scoring team, and it definitely could affect Maxim's usage rate. And on top of that, they also face off against Charlotte, who do rank very high when it comes to their defensive rating. So, with all those things being said, we do very much like the under for this situation here. So keep an eye out for Maxim Rayude for 13.5 points for less. I think is a great pick. Now, getting into the next one, we're actually going to be talking about another fantastic player, and this is actually from the other side of the actual, matchup. This one is for Nupal for 16.5 points, and this one actually is for less. Now, looking at Con, as we all know, they do face off. Charlotte does face off against Sacramento. Now, there isn't a lot of games left. There are only 3 games left to be exact for today. Now, looking at where, Charlotte do rank and also Sacramento, we actually do see Sacramento also rank very well defensively. They actually rank 8th when it comes to their defensive rating, so they are a very good defensive team. Now, when we look at Charlotte as well, we also do see, although they are a great defensive team, like when we've mentioned with Maxim, we actually do see that when it comes to Charlotte, we do see that when it comes to points, they actually do rank 14th. So they don't really rank too bad. They do rank pretty mid-tier, but the fact that they aren't one of the best scoring teams or one of the bigger scoring teams, we definitely see that having a huge effect, as Sacramento are also a great defensive team. So with both those things being said, we do very much like the under for this situation here, and we definitely are expecting someone like Con to go on the under in this situation. So definitely keep an eye out for the under for this one. When we look at what the bookies are are saying. Bookies also have him favored for the under as well. So Con Nupal for 16.5 points for less, I think is a great pick. Now getting into the next one, we're actually going to be talking about 3 points made, and this is none other than Nick Clifford for 1.53 points made, and this one actually is for more. Now, like I mentioned, there is only 3 games. Now, all of these picks are from the same game because there are only a few, but I do very much like this pick. Like I mentioned, we always try to pick the best picks possible, and looking at this, we do see Nick Clifford 1.53 points made, Sacramento and Charlotte. We actually have seen that, Sacramento are a great 3-point shooting team. They have a very high volume. They actually rank 8th when it comes to, 3-point attempts. They also rank when it comes to 3-point made allowed. They do rank 6th. So, they rank very high when it comes to 3 points made, 3-point attempts, and Sacramento continue to shoot lights out. And we definitely see that having a huge effect coming into this next matchup. Now, for someone like Nick who does face off against Charlotte. Now, Charlotte actually, like I've mentioned, yes, they are a great defensive team. However, coming into this matchup, we are expecting Sacramento's, high volume of shooting to really cause big factors. So for that reason, we still do very much like the over for this one. So for that reason, Nick Clifford, 1.5, 3 points made for more, I think is a fantastic pick. So as you all know, I do want to get these picks out to you as soon as possible, but Prizepicks is delayed with some of their lines. So here are a couple of players you should definitely watch out for when their lines drop. So the first player we're going to be talking about is none other than Kobe Bufkin. Now, as you all know, Kobe is a great player for the Atlanta Hawks. Now, when it comes to, his time with the Atlanta Hawks, we actually saw him in the 2024-2025 regular season, actually averaged 5.3 points, 2.1 rebounds, 1.7 assists, and 38.3% from the field. So as I've mentioned before, guys, this isn't actually his summer league stats. They don't actually record on ESPN, but Atlanta Hawks do face off against Boston. Now, looking at Kobe's last game, we did actually see him face off against Grizzlies, where he had 14 points, 6 rebounds, and 2 assists. So he actually did a fantastic job there. Now, coming into this next matchup, we do actually see that this Boston team do a very good job at actually, defense. They have a very good defensive rating. They actually rank 5th. So because of that, we do very much like the under for someone like Kobe Bufkin here. We definitely see him going on the under due to the fact that, Boston are not only just a great team defensively, but on top of that, we are expecting coming into this game a very slow-paced matchup. This Boston team has done a great job at slowing down the pace of teams, and we are expecting that to happen again in this next game, no doubt about it. So definitely keep an eye out for someone like Kobe Bufkin coming into this matchup. Now, another player I do want to talk about is none other than Jordan Walsh from the Boston Celtics. Now, as you all know, Jordan Walsh, great player from Boston. Now, he's actually averaged 1.6 points, 1.3 rebounds, 0.4 assists, and 36.1% from the field. So he's definitely done a fantastic job there. Now, looking at someone like Jordan Walsh, we do very much, like this matchup that he does face off against, as he does face off against Atlanta. Now, as I've mentioned before, when it comes to Jordan Walsh, this isn't his stats from his summer league, but looking at his last game was against the Lakers, and he actually had 17 points, 6 rebounds, and 1 assist there. And we definitely are expecting him to put on quite a performance again, because when we look at this, actual Atlanta team, yes, they have made it this far, but they are also a very poor defensive team. Their offense has definitely taken them this far, but defensively, they do rank very low. They actually rank 28th when it comes to defensive rating, and that's why we do very much think someone like Jordan will be able to go on the over and take advantage of something like this. So for that reason, definitely keep an eye out for Jordan Walsh coming into this matchup. So for that reason, keep an eye out for points, rebounds, and assists. We definitely like the over for him.